just like Bankroll Philosophy, play to win. This is a great month to possibly double your portfolio now, or get really wrecked, right?
Cryptoslo, cryptocurrency news and investing.
Cryptoslo with more crypto gains. What's going on, guys? How about that Sun launch today? 4 billion Tron in there. So, man, Justin, as I warned in the video, I went hard, but I didn't go super hard. But, obviously foundation wallets are in there, which is kind of an injustice. If I really wanted to, I could probably look the wallets up on TronScan, but I'm not really going to give it that much energy, just because it is what it is. There's 1.8 million coins going out in this Genesis block. They're locking up the supply. The Tron price will probably pump. Who knows how valuable Sun tokens will be. I don't know. It's tough to say. What would I predict? I don't even know if I can predict it. Part of the problem is all the liquidity gets pushed back at the end of this, and that at that point, you choose if you're going to stake. But keep in mind, with Sun mining, the mining rewards cut in half every week. So, the first week you have that it's 900 some thousand per week, and then it would be 450,000, and then it just keeps cutting down, right? So it will, theoretically it will become more scarce and harder to get as we go. But man, 4 billion coins, that's freaking crazy. Now, the topic of today's video: all that shines is not gold. What do I mean by that? Just like Bankroll Philosophy, play to win. This is a great month to possibly double your portfolio now, or get really wrecked, right? Double your portfolio, but keep in mind all these new shiny things. I've always preached I love dabs and my drips of income, steady, reliable income that's sustainable. When you go on these sites like Noodle today, 50,000%, 70,000% APR. 70,000. Absolutely insane. Obviously, we know this is not sustainable. The fake out in all of this is by compressing the coin count. They're trying to make something very viewed as speculatively valuable because there's not a lot of them. But keep in mind, game theory here, it's not sustainable. Don't let me tell you I told you so. As long as you're getting in legit non-rug pull contracts with this yield farming, you're probably good. Worst case scenario, if you're not locking in profits, because really with yield farming, you got a lot of things to think about. Do you lock the profits in as you go, or do you lock a percentage of the profits? Do you build the core portfolio? If you're in Link ETH or Link YFV, do you take the YFV, sell it, buy more Link? That's up to you. Now, speculatively, is YFV the next YFI? You don't know. I owned 2 YFIs at 600, sold at 1,200, and now it's 7,000. So you never know. For me personally, one coin for $600, I was like, this is very high risk. Now that was because this was during all the ERC20 launches, and I really wasn't farming just because I see because that's kind of the next thing that's going to happen. Is the next big rug will be a farm. It's not a ERC20. That's small money. Like, you look, like if Noodle pulled the rug, they would get like $170 million right now. $170 million on a rug. So, the days of making $1 million or $2 million on a ERC20 rug, this is 100x for the scammers. So definitely be aware if you're putting in any yield farms. Make sure the contract is audited, proof of liquidity, the keys are burnt. Otherwise, I just wouldn't invest in it at all unless you just have 100% loss in mind, because the other thing that the farms can do is they can have a backdoor in printing of the token, and then they can print an infinite amount of the token, and then you're in a split pool, and then in essence it drains all of the liquidity of the paired token out of the pool. So that's another trick that the scammers will use, but yeah, so with that, get your gains, lock in your gains, but don't forget about steady DApp income, because it is more realistic. I've always talking about Bankroll. It is more realistic. It's been running for 2 years. Tokenaire, it's been running. I think it's been running at least a year. These are legit projects per se that have sustainable APRs. They're low, lower than all this madness. But game theory states the money is coming from somewhere and somebody is losing. You're not just creating all this money. There will always be a loser. So when you have a 70,000% APR on something, don't be fooled. It will end. It will end at some point, Now, could there be a magical coin like YFI? Yeah, there could be. But most of these projects, like the Tron ones, corn, I tried mining a little corn. They don't have any ecosystem outside of just mining, yield farming. If the ecosystem's completely closed, then it will most likely end badly. So just keep that in mind, that all this shiny stuff that's diverting you, mashing up your portfolio, a lot of it will end. I always preach this and tell people that are just getting into crypto. Crypto is seasons of money, tokenomics, and economics. And the seasons will usually go to a point of 100% efficiency, and then the gap gets closed, and then it ends. And then something new comes out with even more advanced game theory, and it repeats again. What's really funny about this is Bankroll's been yield farming forever. What do you think Save was? Save was the first yield farm. You were mining Banker, and you were depositing TRX with no risk. Bankroll's been doing this forever, so it's nothing new, and there's an ecosystem around it. So don't forget about that. Don't get core out of all your positions, and if you do get out of some of the dApps, that's fine. Make your gains, lock it in, and then come back, and then you got your drip going again. So don't be fooled. Don't get rugged, and don't go 100% into any one platform. It's just too risky to lose everything. So hope you enjoyed today's video. Like, subscribe. This is Cryptoslo. If you're not talking gains, then we're not talking. Another day in crypto.